Hey guys, so I have a couple of tiny ideas that I've been wanting to do around this area, the castle area, around the base, and then around the shopping district. So I figured now would be a good time for me to go ahead and do that. The shopping district and the castle and this whole mega base is pretty much exactly where I want it. So I may just, for the next few episodes, or at least for this episode, do a bunch of tiny things so that way I can just get them out of the way, and then if I think of anything else that I want to build over here, then I can. But the first thing I want to do involves this anvil and this donkey head that's in my inventory. So let me fall down and not kill myself. There we go. So if we remember at the beginning, there used to be a tree here, and I took it down because it was kind of in the middle of everything. So I saw this really cool idea. I watch a lot of Hermitcraft and B-double-O or B-dubs, whatever you want to call him. I think he's the one that came up with this idea. But what he did was he took an anvil and then he put a head on top that's basically it was his head, but he changed the color on it, like on his skin, so that way it matches the anvil. But one funny thing that we noticed during the head hunt is that, see, this is like the donkey head. So if you look at it straight on, hold on, let me get in F5 mode. It kind of looks like the front of my head. I don't know. At least I see it, like the eyes and the hair. It's kind of similar, and I think it's hilarious, and it goes with the color scheme of the anvil pretty well. So I figured this would be kind of a cool thing to have in the middle. So it's basically like a little what do you want to call that? A bust of myself? I think it works out pretty good. It kind of fails because it has eyes on the side, but you can just say that they're ears. You know, it's close enough. So I wanted to take the one donkey head that I have and just make it into a little bust here. I may replace the ground with stone or stone bricks, but I think the grass is good enough for now until I just decide to move it. But let's go over to the shopping district and do a couple things over there and check the basement, so that way we can see if we've gotten anything down there and if it's still safe. So let's go down and do that. Okay, so let's go down into the basement of Operation Owa Owa. So I just wanted to check on everything to make sure it's still here. I don't come here that often, but it seems like everything's still together. Let me go grab the key to the vault, whatever you want to call it, and then we can go in there. Okay, key acquired. There we go. Oh, did I break it? Is there a glitch? Oh, okay. Something broke. Interesting. The diamonds are still here. These two are still here. Hold on. Oh, okay. So part of me, I think maybe there was a hiccup on the server, and so the key's still in there. Huh. Okay. Let me figure out what happened. Let me reset it and see if it works. Hopefully it will. Okay. Okay, there we go. It looked like there was just a hiccup. Okay, it's working now. Sweet. Okay, so nothing's broken. We are good. I was a little worried there for a sec, but I guess there's a good chance the server may have like a tick gone wrong or something, but it seems like it's working now. So that's good. I'm going to grab the key, and then there's actually something I need to do. There's a bit of the road that I need to repair. It looks like a creeper got to it at some point. That happens a lot. You can do all you can to basically keep the mobs away, but they really like to stay and say hi. So I'm gonna go grab the road stuff along with the key, and then we're gonna go repair a couple of the roads. So let's get to that. Now, this is one thing I tend to do off camera because it's pretty easy to fix, but I always keep spare road items down in the Operation Owa Owa area, so that way in case something does break, we can go ahead and fix it, because I know sometimes it's like we don't really pay attention to if creeper goes off, because sometimes it's like you're waiting in the portal there, and it's just really hard to hear them go off as you're basically traveling through that. So I'm just gonna grab a couple of these and basically fill it up. I think the rest I can do with grass. I don't have a shovel on me. Actually, hold on. Do I? Okay, cool. I have shovels in here. So, all of these tend to be just different blocks, basically of the same ones plus terracotta. Since I have plenty of terracotta in the actual PB thrift shop, I tend to just not have a box of them there. But we got that fixed. I'm gonna kind of do a little flyover and see if there's any other spots that do need to be fixed. I think the other Minetopians have been pretty good on keeping up with the whole different roads and stuff. Because I know sometimes they do explode or something happens, and it's pretty good so far. Yeah, I don't see any problems. Neely Bear's just hanging out behind me. Ooh, door's open. Okay, sorry. But let's see. I think the roads are pretty good. The headhunts thing's still open because I just figured I'd leave it there. I actually need to pick up those heads at some point. But the road looks pretty good. I don't see any problems. Okay, so this is all I really need to do in the shopping district. So I figured for now, what I kind of want to do is I want to mess around on what used to be Neely's Carts and Darts, which is actually above me at the moment. It's his version of the Mario Kart track, and I have not done that in a while. So what I wanted to do for basically the rest of the episode is to try and beat... Oh, I just passed the building I needed. I want to try and beat the other Minetopians' score on it, because they basically have it to where you can battle each other, not really battle, just race each other for the best time. And I have a little bit of a score on it, but not the best because, like I said, I haven't played it in a while. So let's go around. First, I kind of want to see what the scores look like, and then I want to see if we can try and beat somebody. So here I am. So 5 stacks plus 60. One thing that Neely added a while back is that he has, I think it's terracotta in these barrels over here, and he has it to where it can time. Oh, it's concrete powder. He has it to where whenever you start the race, it starts counting down, and whenever it's like, I say I had like 5 stacks plus something, it's basically I had 5 stacks plus a little bit of the concrete powder that goes into the other barrel, and it basically just acts as a timer, so that way we know who's the best at this. And we basically have all the different Minetopians from all of the season over here, and we all have the best scores that we had. And so I figured what would be fun is to try and beat who has the best. Looking at this top one, it looks like, let's see who this is. Oh, Eka, or Marley, I should say. Marley has the best on the green lane. Let's see who has the best on the red lane. Looks like we all have at least 5 stacks. I am doing horrible on it. 10, 6. Okay. Oh, geez. Marley is just beating it. He's apparently really good at this. But since I haven't played in a while, I'm going to do a couple of test rounds, and then we can see if we can try and beat it. So I'm probably just going to pop into the replay mod and show you guys a little bit of a time lapse of me racing this, because it does get a little bit boring seeing it from my point of view. And I also think I am going to, let's see, I guess we can be Princess Peach. Let's see what I look like. Love it. So we can be Princess Peach while we're doing this, and then I'm also going to grab a thing of arrows and a bow, so that way I don't use up my bow. And let's get into this. I also need to get some diamonds, so it'll be a sec. So you guys, small problem. I realized that after I recorded the next little segment, I looked at my replay viewer and it did not record. I don't know what happened. I may have exited out of it too close or too soon. Who knows? But the little bit of me actually doing the race is just gone. And I would go back and actually like re-record it or whatever, but that is a hassle. So, just imagine me with my mad driving skills, shooting targets, doing okay, but I just figured I'd warn you guys that I did try to record it. It just did not want to be recorded. So let's go to the next little scene of me explaining what my little point system I got was. So let's go into that. So before we do anything, I need to sleep for a sec. But I went around the track on both sides, both the red and the green lane, for quite some time, and I finally got a good little thing going on. So this is pretty much the best I could do at the moment. I was doing very well, and I kind of plateaued a little bit. So I decided this is a good stopping point. So the lowest one on this was 4 stacks plus 64, and I actually got. Actually, it was 61, isn't it? Yeah, my bad. So the lowest that I actually got was 4 stacks plus 63, which I think is still pretty good. And then I think the lowest one on the red lane was 5 stacks plus 6, and I have 5 stacks plus 14. So we did pretty good. I'm really happy with what I did. I recorded a few of the rounds, and then I just did a bunch in my own time, so that way I can at least get a little bit better. I may try again in the future, but I think this is good for now. It took me a little bit to do multiple diamonds was spent here, but yeah, this is pretty good, and I think that's pretty much it for this episode of Minetopia. Thank you guys for watching. We did not that much, but it was still pretty fun. I've been wanting to mess around on the Mario Kart Karts and Darts track anyway, because I haven't done it in a while, so I figured might as well test my skills a little bit. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Minetopia. It was very fun to do. I did not expect for my skin to look so much like a donkey, but you know, it makes my life easier whenever I wanted to make that bust. So whatever works. At least donkeys are cute. But if you guys happen to like this video, make sure to give it a like. And then if you want to see more videos in the future, make sure to subscribe. And then if you do subscribe, hit the bell icon so that way you're notified when I post next. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!